Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Ben Kennedy with Brighton Builders. Welcome, Ben. We're thrilled to have you with us today.
Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
So let's find out a little bit about Brighton Builders. I'm always curious to know, what is it that makes Brighton Builders unique?
Well, we have a lot of diversity, I would say.
Okay.
We bring not just custom building to the table, but we bring customer service that is extraordinary and above and beyond just the typical customer service. We are custom home builders and we do custom renovations, but what we specialize in is customer service and relationship building.
Okay. How do relationships figure in the process of building homes?
Well, relationships are everything. My business is highly driven off of word-of-mouth referrals, and if I didn't have those established relationships, I wouldn't continue to have business. So we strongly promote relationships in our business, and that's the first thing that we build is a relationship from the beginning of the process, and our relationships go on for many, many years after the construction of their home is done.
Really?
Anything from, maybe referrals to restaurants or playing with, telling them where to go take their grandkids to play, to going out to dinner and coming over for Christmas. So we continue to have those relationships long after construction is done with our homes. Well,
and there are times too, I'm sure, that you've actually done multiple properties for a single client, right?
Absolutely. There's several clients we built more than just one house for, and that tells a lot about who we are and that the client doesn't mind coming back to us to do work because we have such great relationships and we've built such a great foundation through the process of construction.
Well, and plus you probably by then you know them, you know their style, it saves a lot of that initial energy that has to go into something
absolutely.
like that.
Once you get to know a client and you get to have a good personal relationship with them, it really starts to blossom and grow into just a long-lasting relationship that we really enjoy. And we're just having a great time meeting new clients and developing new relationships and creating friendships along the way.
Now, are you known, is there a particular, I know you're capable of building anything, obviously, but are you known for a particular aesthetic?
The sky's the limit for what we can do, but the good thing is we really encapsulate our low country feel, and we really try to take our local environment and the local architecture, and we really try to build off of that. And we are experts in building a low country style home, but we can do anything you ask.
Well, and like you said at the beginning, I know you're known for extraordinary service, but that also is part of the quality of the materials you use and the kind of upgrades that are available, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. We're really focused on the integrity of our construction. It's not just about what you see on the outside. There's so many things that go behind the walls that are important, and that's one place that we don't sacrifice. We really want to make sure that you have high quality fits and finishes that are behind the walls, anything from foam insulation to the appropriate termite treatments to using the correct lumber in the correct location. So we are very much about not just what you see, but what's behind the walls. Well,
and before we run out of time too, an example of what you see on a small scale, right, is the tiny home that you just built. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We're very much about giving back to the community, and one of our most recent projects was building tiny homes to give back to flood relief victims in South Carolina that were affected by the major flood. So very excited to do that project. It shows and exemplifies what low country looks like, and we wanted to make sure we did something that was relative to our local economy and be able to give that to families in need and let them repurpose it and reuse it, and maybe not just one family, but multiple families can use that over time.
Ben, as always, what a pleasure and what a treat it is that we get to have you in our community. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Jenny, for inviting me.